And we are live. Hold on. I was supposed to do something on the the chat. Let me know about technical issues. Let me know if there are any. If there are any technical issues. And pin message. Okay, my mic is working. So yeah, today in DDLC Plus, we will be going through the side stories. Hopefully, we'll finish all of them. If not, then at least the ones with Sayori, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Trust, understanding, balance, and okay, let's go. 6, okay. Begin this side story. Yep, let's go. Let's go. Oh, new BGM. Okay. So that was our outside of apartment in front of Sayori's house, the hallway in school. New background, so vending machine. Okay. We probably got that drink for Sayori for her head. The classroom, the literature club. Literature club. Ooh, so good. Okay, everyone, the literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance. Okay. I miss. Do you really, Monica? You're the one who said that you didn't. So, I miss debate club. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? Wow. I feel worse every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm starting to lose confidence. Okay. Monica is the only member of the literature club. I mean, she's self-aware. So how is she not self-aware at this point? Would that mean that she's just a scripted AI or something? In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it up over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. Like the MCU vision. What kind of vision? Oh, where's that too fast? Rest ahead on the desk. Deep in thought. It's a bit loud. Let me reduce the volume a bit for both of them. Okay. The recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Okay. Hello? Oop. Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Hehe, is this a napping up the ass? I wanna join that one. No, this is... Monica was suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact delicious. Oh, this is a new remix of dreams and poems, I think. One of the background. One of the background music of the game. Nice. This is the literature club. Yeah, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Apologizing? Oh, did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that, this is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Oh, this video is really good. Hold on a second. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wow! Assuming titles of power already. Sayori. Wait, VP? What are your qualifications? I'm the second member. I'm better at nothing than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being Are you serious, Sayori? I didn't mean for it to hurt you, and I was just joking about the president thing too. I would make a terrible PP. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but still, when she still doesn't know anything, doesn't know what's talking about. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no, I want to join now. Oh, okay, wow. Someone's passionate about it here, really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful to something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so ahaha. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm a little bit of by the way. I tried to tell that, are you there? Monica, such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. This pen comedy is really good. I really like it. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So what do we do? So mean the Sayo just took a look at the flyer and just came here straight after finding the address? That's all okay. What do we do first? Getting pretty late. Oh wow! Go home and pick up with your ideas to good news. Okay, I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. Man on a mission. It's a band from Japan, by the way. My mission is to make everyone happy. I'm reminded of the Duang subs for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Duang is not. Diamond is not unbreakable. What? Diamond is not Crash. Yes. Never mind. Never mind. My name is not. It's me. Okay. Ahaha. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, what? Okay. Do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, and then let's go. Some people can just use a hug sometimes. Besides, hug energy is what keeps me. Sayori. I mean, Monica said that. Oh, never mind. Hug energy, huh? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels the spirits lifted. Feels the spirit. Okay, whatever. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna really... How to learn about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Nice. Do we get to play a power minigame? A day passes by and the time comes for Monica and Sayori to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first one to arrive at the club soon. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. I'm kind of worried. Sayori? Sorry. This is trust, right? Yeah, trust. Was it self-care? I don't remember. Self-care was the last one. I can't remember. Sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. And spins over to Monica and pulls the sheets onto Monica's desk. What's this? Take my hand, take me forward. Wait, they didn't write any poems until... Are these side stories canon? Like, I don't... This is before the club started, but how? When? They mentioned that was the first time, like, I guess reading aloud lah. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your face, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, you then gotta hire an actual poet to write you a poem. Then I mean, okay lah, it's really good for like high school level, I guess. You already said, of course. Wait, no, that's not the wrong kind of paper. Huh? I wasn't share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. It's over the paper. Oh, it's not to show me. Okay, that you have poetry open. I do, but I'm sure not anywhere as you are. Really am. I think poetry, okay? After never really said anything I was happy with. Oh, that probably for the main character, huh? Okay. I always see it again after I write it. And I'm like, that's cringe, bro. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with what I want myself to feel like that. Oh, have more confidence. You're the lit club president. Guess you're not wrong there. I need to like set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems, right? And stuff like I'm getting really embarrassed by the background music because it's really good. Like it's really really good. I'm so sorry. Just grooving to the music, man. Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know. Having absolute strangers just write your poems. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to people usually. But you can when it's a poem, right? Yeah, sure. I think that's helping me form a more positive vision for the club. Someday you showed me. Well, if you know the vibe, me too. Ash, stop it though. You're not qualified to talk about that. But now it's kind of good that someone else read it. I just shared with you my deepest, darkest thoughts. But now I'm glad that it doesn't put you off or anything. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want me? You want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? Okay. My brainstorm. It was like a okay. Sayuri is the best one. Seriously, Sayuri is the best girl. My brain isn't. Sayuri, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of waiting a call. You know, some kind of people just. Why you do that? Don't be mean. But you know, I want some. Well, even if they don't know it yet, let's see. Let's hunt for people reading books. Wow. That's. You're in the school, literally everyone has a textbook. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and find people reading books, you know, like in the morning or during lunch, during class. To tell them to the club. Well, the problem with that is like we don't want to be doing it for an assignment or something. How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we won't do schoolwork. I don't think that's don't apologize. You can have a lot more things than I can. Just cannot flyers rather than just put them on the wall. I definitely like to start doing it, but those are the efforts. Like, never mind. Let's talk to you. I'm you. I never said you and you're the best player. I just have to think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be much of time, right? A vision for the club. Okay, so pretend you're a normal person for a second. Oh, wow. Wow, Monica, wow. Wait, I didn't mean like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, so cute. Sure, stupid. You're in the end. Oh, wow. Okay, anything the main character in DDLC, huh? What the heck? Sorry, I was thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we like do group readings and discuss it together? I'll probably snap to that. That seems like, yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to play with. We need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is this so hard? That's what she said. Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about the literature diary? Me. Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like express yourself in ways you normally can't do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? It could be like express your true self. Oh, be intimate with us. This doesn't sound like a good idea. Okay, that's just... Okay, oh my gosh, what is it? I forgot all my things in the classroom. I must have a certain But when? Never mind. You want to get your stuff here? I'll forget it if I don't do it now. Well, I'll figure it out. Okay, do this again. Decide as such, take a thought on the show. Express yourself, who you want to be, make new friends. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. Will you write your way into her heart? Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Yeah, oh my god. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's so lame. You startled me, sorry. Let's think of that. Oh, there was a girl reading a book. That's how and what are you doing? I thought she was really into it. Good, take a look. Okay. This way, you don't have to run. Monica, leads Monica. The progress of the water voice. See here, just the window. Sure enough, there's a first thing about I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president. I now probably say, oh wow. Okay, I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it. Mr. Dean Webb and immediately enters the classroom. Cutscene? No, that was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I said something. I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Can you back now? But what about the sorry stuff? Upon returning, Monica and Sawyer resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two ended up in better spot from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? What am I thinking to myself? Right the way into your heart? That's so cute. I thought it was a little over dramatic, but you know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell just from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I've always have an idea in my head on how I want to do things, or how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me and try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it, but I feel like we only have one shot at it. So I'm really just afraid of deviating from that vision. What's the vision? It's, I don't know. I just want everyone to guide the way into your heart. I think that's what I'm trying to do. It's to make a club that you need the most out of anyone. Oh, hi Ashraf! Hi. So far, the best part about the side stories is the music. The music, I find it really, I really like it. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. Kind of pathetic. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement is afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. I have no idea, Ashraf. I really have no idea. It seems like she isn't sentient yet. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. I have to be PG because my parents are at home. Time to go home? You tell me you're the president. Haha. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. This is the second time you've said me too, Sayori. Beams and grabs her things. You can go ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some time alone. Oh. You should be doing those kind of things at home, Monica. In that case, waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the classroom. All alone, she sighs for herself and takes me to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection and courage by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the way. Are you monologuing to yourself or talking to me, Monica? Who's anonymous person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Who says you're not? Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sarah leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have a homework in it. Oh wait, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. The folder of poems. Become the flower. By the way, there was a previous poem, Ashraf. It was pretty bad. So this is the second poem. I think this is also going to be pretty bad as well. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent is so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew, they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more joy, I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die, and you too, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower. Exactly. Exactly, Ashraf. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging root, caressing the final joyous moments in my hand. Well, but to what ends? I look in every direction, and in every direction, and the field I stand in, the possible field is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that is why I've decided I must become the flower. Beneath her feet. Uh, your thoughts on this, Ashraf? I was part of the drama club, but I'm not a poetry kind of guy, you know. Okay, that's dark. Optimistic and for such a morbid poem. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. I can get. Okay, can you explain to me because I think I sort of get it, but I don't know if I do. Wait, Sayori? Huh? That's it? Okay, I got some music, pictures. I got these two. Okay, anymore? I got the two poem pictures. I got this one. I got this. This is a new one, is it? Oh, this is a new one. The updated version of the. Okay. Oh, they said at dusk. Okay. 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 That's all. She means that she can't find happiness outside of herself. She needs to look inward to find happiness to become the flower. Huh? But that would also mean she would sacrifice herself to give happiness to other people. Oh, I guess that is in character for Sayori, huh? Okay, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Male. Since she's going to run out of flowers if she keeps talking, she runs out of sources of happiness. So she okay, okay, I see. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to so dedicatedly hide Monica's elevated permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled such are part of the control simulation, right? I'm noticing some details of the characters' lives here, and there that differ a little bit from those in VM1, even trial ones. Is it part of the butterfly effect or from some of Monica's more fundamental changes, or is it a result of her messing around with the characters in VM1, or is it just her own fun experiment for fun? So we have 5 different universes, and so 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monica, of course. It's funny because I want to keep speculating on which one is the real universe, but usually they are all as real as ours is anyway. Alright. Oh, I got I got I got this week. I got this. It's date month. Oh, it's month day year. Okay, okay. Oh, boo, meta stuff. Kinda boring. Yeah. Trust part 2. That was trust part 1, by the way. Begin this one. Yep. Another day passes in the flash. It's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club. I'm just gonna share. Okay, after you have a poem. Bakadane. How do I let myself be the center of attention? It's going to all Monica, you've known Sayori for just 2 days. Monica, 2 days. You know, we've had a total of around like 10 minutes of conversation with Sayori. How about you slow your roll, Monica? Okay, I see, Aisha. Okay. Sayori is going to... Okay. This whole time I don't think... Okay, blah blah blah. So much for that stupid vision. Enters the club with a usual smile, pointing to of concern. Monica, is everything okay? Everything is not daijoubu. I'm really sorry. You've known her for like 3 days. This is the no, this is yeah, 3 days. This is like the 3rd day of interacting. It's fine. Such a terrible friend, huh? What are you talking about? I think it's all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to fight. Okay. Yeah. What are you talking about? They can make. Her face darkens. I left my folder here. Moving in the next 15 minutes. Sounds bangly ahead. Unable to get. Okay. I can't. This is. I know. We're supposed to suspend. We're supposed to have the suspension of disbelief, but like, if you were to read the folder, I would have probably like hey Sayori, you left your folder here. I keep it. What? I I took it back with me, but I didn't read or anything. But maybe you should go like see a therapist or something. What is wrong? I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? Friends, we've known each other for like 3 days. Come on, 3 days only. 3 days. 3 days. I want you to want to be here. Oh. 3 days. Monica, Sayori, 3 days. The air is incredibly heavy with sexual tension. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy, so if you do this, then you're just... I'm literally... This is some bad writing. I'm rolling my eyes to the back of my head. Figuratively and literally. It's understandable that Sayori is a who shares certain things. I mean, yeah, you've known each other for just 3 days. But it's unfair. It is for Monica to pride. So painful for herself to ignore the needs of a friend. Okay, at least you apologize for looking. I'm sorry, that's what you're trying to say. No, I don't blame you for looking. But that's what she said. You would have at least needed to check it if it was mine. Yeah, Monica takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so we can move on. Can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. When the divorce happens, will you take the kid? This is the literature club. This is a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. It's a VN. What do you expect? It feels really rushed, in my opinion. Ashraf, like really rushed. Some VNs, they, at least the one that I've seen or played through myself, they've built the story more better. But I guess we're supposed to have actually played through the main game, which is why we kind of know. But at the same time, this is the first time they've met, so nah. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Oh, it's our vision. Someone's been reading up on Karl Marx. Is that literature to you, Monica? Guide the way into your heart or whatever. I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Okay. Sayuri smiles gently. I'll promise you if you promise me no promises. Oh nah. No, that's a different song. Never mind. Unable to help it. Monica returns Sayuri's smile. I promise. Me too. That's the third time you said me too in this entire. That's the third time you said me too, Sayuri. As the conversation closes, the moon of the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to tell me about poetry? Huh? Why are you spelling Monica like that? Monica or M0N1 or M0 0 N1, so 0 none. I have no idea how to pronounce KFOUR. For. Huh? But what about recruitment? Oh, into our sex cult! It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know. Not. There's no way I could say no. There's no way Sayuri could say no to that, Ashraf. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I just need like some motivation. Lead speak. Fine. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Writing is something isn't so hard. You just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Then you put some of this green herb into it, roll it into a bundle, light one and smoke to the other. Yeah, but what? But that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. Hey. Oh yeah, no, Nasika in this. I'm bored. Yeah, me too. I'm actually quite bored. You can start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of, and then you can turn your you get your feelings as well. I want Natsuki. Okay, fine. We'll do a Natsuki story after this. The best thing so far is the music. I like the music. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck. I said in the beginning. I understand. No, I don't. Yeah, actually, we get so caught up in how it sounds like about what's actually important. Is it better now? No, keep it. Alright. Are you calling me an Yes, I am. Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings. F the police coming from the underground. I can't believe that it's part of the NWA. Mic test, mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test, mic test. Is it okay now? Is it okay? Is it okay now? Okay, yeah. I was just saying about how Sayori is part of the NWA, you know? F the police coming from the underground. Okay, okay. Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just, yeah, well, underneath the scribble, Monica writes you idiot and says on paper. Oh, words stare back at her. It's funny, kind of funny how I wrote down what I met at myself for, and then I did the exact same thing. This is gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Yeah, because I forgot to set it to a different setting. Because I forgot that DDLC is not very CPU GPU heavy, so I could actually slow down chat. I mean make it more real time. Me, I mean, and also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprising, quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all kinds of her random thoughts. Monica looks up at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. Oh! Someone's coming out of the closet. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. My mic is scratchy again. Test. Is it better, Ashraf? Is this better? I have to work really hard, but I think it's something I can enjoy doing with you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here. But we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yeah, let's do it. Monica and Sayori persist with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they truly... Okay, is this it? Is that it? Is it the whole part of part 2? Okay, never mind. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first in the classroom. We popping out and revise. Probably with all the new ideas. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading club the other day. So much more effective than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the... Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart. It's a Brian Metal song, right? Not into the heart. But the message being delivered is so that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monica and Toy had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Can you not? Can you not, Ashraf? Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica takes back to the previous meetings when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form, but with that, the weight of Monica's shoulders suddenly only become heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. Objection! In another universe, Monica would have been Phoenix, right? It was about the person on the outside, and that's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls... I want to play CK3. This is so boring. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of it. Meta joke about a pool of ink thingy. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her... Why? She feels compelled to... As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Alright, Monica presses pen on again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica, just move your hand. Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Um. Maybe if you wipe yourself better, there won't be a stain, Monica. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk and stops for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Such a sick. Yeah, exactly, Ashraf, exactly. You too. Oh, did I skip the dialogue? Bad day? Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. Is this game digging up old traumas, Ashraf? Also something else. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's just so hard to be vulnerable. If this was Slay the Spire, you'll take 50% extra damage, Monica. No big deal. As long as you get enough block, you'll be able to get past the enemy damage. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? From behind? Of course. You can you can trust me with anything. Trust. Thrust. You can thrust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Oh wow! To me IRL, for me IRL. What? Sorry, we have been going to Reddit too often, guys. Sayori. Sayori. This is really her voice shakes. If I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a billion times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. There's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to. Exactly, Sayori, talk to a professional. We've already known Monica for 4 days now. 4 days. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the leadership club. I trust you more than I'm scared. You man, you've known her for 4 days. 4 days, Sayori. 4 days. I've taken office before. I know when Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to cut the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica, why is it gentle? This is also very homoerotic at the same time. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. Okay, I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stopped herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if it was the pool Sayori. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because I used to be like that. Exact. Yeah, it is. It is, Ashraf. I mean, at the start of the game, they will say, you know, you have to be 18 and older, blah blah blah. Sayori pauses again, so solid, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? One of those people, one of those homophobes. I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Just Monica, yeah, exactly, just Monica. Especially after you've been trying so hard and coming so far, but in the end, it doesn't really matter to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have. You've known each other for 4 days, Sayori. What friendship? Sayori, what friendship? 4 days. 4 days. And I can't take the whole face. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it's really. You've been in the club for 4 days, Sayori. You're treating Monica like your own personal therapist. I mean, at this rate, Monica will be a therapist, but but you'll split that words between the and the R word. Too fast, too fast. Monica feels a tiny sensation. It's so funny. It's too funny, Ashraf. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. Oh, that's the first time you said me too so far, Monica. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, sorry. You're so strong and brave. I can't. No, but if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy if you like. What I say without a smile? Sorry. Um. Um. Excuse me? Excuse me? What I say without a smile? Through their contact, Monica can almost feel a torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. At this moment, interested by the air of the club, Monica realizes that of all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Insert meme. No, that was an epic lie. They look like sisters. That's even worse. That's even worse, Ashraf. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once said to say out loud. I'm... Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I too can take a whole fist. I'm so worthless. Oh my goodness. Everyone will be better off without me. She suppresses as a tear falls down her cheek. I have no idea how to express what I'm feeling right now. Like, I feel so bad for Sayori at the same time. I'm sorry. What you're saying is so funny. I'm just an inconvenience, everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying the last line. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. It's Okay, to show vulnerability, Sayori, Monica. Voice come through as gentle. Okay, I'm gonna say what you need to hear, Ashraf. I'm gonna say it right now. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend, Ashraf. Zul offers a few words of comfort, but he knows. Um, Ashraf said it themselves. The thoughts Ashraf experiences are ones that don't belong, and Zul can't magically make them go away. The most that he can do is help Ashraf battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value. You have so much value, Ashraf. To me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really mean this. I really mean this too, Ashraf. Your coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we got any other members, I would still be happy. And that's what you brought here. It's just the whole up. I know you getting up on the shoulder. Oh my goodness. You brought us the vision. And what that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sorry, doesn't respond, but Monica feels heard nicely not. No more words are needed between them. Oh, is this the part where it justifies the R18 rating? The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. But I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure for that things are usually the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. That's a freaking lie. Exactly, yeah, Ashraf, exactly. No, you are. You are correct, Monica. Sayori is the best. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered... Okay. Sayori not. It's scary. It's always so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice. But if ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired. Yeah, I understand that feeling, man. And hungry. So much happened. I wouldn't do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Work makes you happy, Sayori. You sound just like the proletariat. Monica smiles, but I might want to get a snack first. Yes, Sayori, seize the means of production. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway and stops. A face speaks inside. That face seems familiar. Oh, it's Yui. We ordered a new music. Okay, nice. Pictures. We unlocked this picture. Yay, nice. Any more mail? No mail. Files. Nothing. I'll check the files later. Do you want to learn more about understanding, about respect, about balance, about reflection, about self-love, Ashraf? You want Naziki or you want Sayori? Because I'm not gonna lie, in this game Sayori is best deal for me, but if you want Naziki also, I'm fine with that. We can do balance. Check my mic, but it's fine. I have no idea why it's acting up. It's the same as it always is. Test, 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 test. Just go in order, easier. Okay, sure. Oh, no, not balance. Understanding. Okay. It's the same. I'm gonna need. I don't really have the funds to get a new mic, honestly. So yeah. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh no, it's Comrade Yuri! Sayori eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl. It's true. It's a girl. Standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? Yeah, because a few tiny hands, Yuri. Am I in the wrong place? Yeah, now this is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail completing her assignment. It's happening, oh my gosh. It's just like the scene from The Office. Yaoi Bara. I'm not calling her that though. You know, it's Gachi Buchi. Thank you for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica, this is Sayori, and we run the literature club. Even though it's just us so far. But what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Okay, I'd like to join your club. Would you like to join the club? Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough to read books? Bara it is. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. I disagree, Monica. Do you want a seat? We'll have to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gets Jen to sit down. So what's your name? Bara. I'm Sayori, this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? I like fantasy. Deep, dark fantasies. Like book? Yes, Sayori. Books only exist in fantasies. In fantasy setting. Sayori looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Fantasy is tight. How many fingers can you take? Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? No, I have not. I can't say I have. Well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks with joy. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, completely caught off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, suddenly asking for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them. They must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, nothing to herself that considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set out at this. True, okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club in a flash, leaving Monica inside his glasses. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid. But that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. Oh wow! Should be fine. In fact, I think you've seen that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. Yes. Liking to be honest, Ashraf. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Well, I guess you're right. Sorry for being hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. Oh! This is strangely homoerotic. This whole side story affair thing so far. What the heck? It's kind of very hard how we can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy. Yeah, hey, you know what? You'd probably be great helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from me, from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers the voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time, okay? She taps her finger against the donkey chonky book. Yuri lets it on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Wait, which combined with a short time gone indicates that she may have ran at least far away. Oh, I should probably sit in a more better position. Hold on, give me a moment. She makes her way out, but her way back over to Sarah and sets the book down on the desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Never take a whole arm. Well, there are probably a few things you should know about getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe. So, oh my goodness, she's one of those expanded lore types. Yuri. The only Star Wars movie is episode 4, 5, 6, the original trilogy. Then if you want, you can watch the prequels, episode 1, 2 and 3, though I don't think that's really necessary. And then you should probably just watch like Rogue One and episode 7. You can leave episode 8 and 9 behind. Okay, and that's all you need to know about Star Wars. Nothing else about the extended universe, about all the straight stuff and all that, okay? Just at the core of it, you should just watch episodes 4, 5 and 6. A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. That's all. Nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like if we're going to be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiled. This whole time, Monica has been like a voyeur and just looking at them, watching them. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, then looks at the book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So what made you decide that you wanted to join a club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault. Since I have been not been I only found out because Monica came around and put the flyer on my desk. Oh wow! She noticed. Okay. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid, I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. So she walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that I was probably irrational. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you. I just like walked out. Yeah, Monica, you interrupted Yuri's alone time. Okay, how could you? How dare you? I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interrupt things as the worst possible scenario. Interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of people at once. Any number more than 0 is too much for me. Is that what you're saying? It's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time, that's what she said. Oh, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Let's continue. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Do we really want to find out, Sayori? Like genres? Oh, okay. I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about I tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're. How about I tell you something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into. I'm into Slide Monica right now. My whole arm's in there. I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into like crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always filled with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts to my friends, but then I put it off until the last minute. So yeah, something like that's kind of silly that I'm into. I want to play Blizzard King 3 right now, man. So boring. You sound creative. Not that much. It's just like that you'll be surprised by how much you can do with scissors. How much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori, well, I'm into. You is an exhibitionist. I love nature. Mounting I want to start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Am not. Oh yeah. Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the nature club. Yeah, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I mean, go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward about having or getting cut off. I'm going out. I like going out to the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people. It's peaceful. Yeah, it is. So I agree with you. Just kind of that's nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously. Autonomously, yes, for a while. When do you like to do that? It depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I never had the time to do something like that. I do, when I'm unemployed. I find that you have a lot of time than you think we do. If you don't let it slip through your fingers. If you had one shot, is you gonna go into an 8-mile rap? The three continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams into space because she's part of the Star Trek club. Monica collects her things. Once back, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri this is the same. Excuse me, this is the same day that Sayori just poured her heart out to Monica, right? As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns a farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica left the classroom. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. Hey, I didn't do anything. I just stopped. Still, don't talk. Don't talk and somebody explodes, is it? Or don't stop talking and nobody explodes. Still, besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, She was really excited to be included, It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you and so homoerotic. How are you feeling about starting that book with her next meeting? Do you want me anything? Okay. I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it feels like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. Following her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the club door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. What? Why? Yuri tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. Yeah, Yuri, girl. I got so excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club. So, hahaha, Yuri didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you. Well, still, I changed my mind. You don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. Wow! So overthinking it, man. Thank you so much. It must be worth sharing. Exactly, right? Until you get, ostracized for having weird interests. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to entice me. Oh wow, entice you. That's that's why she's best girl, Ashraf. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. The sexual tension is rising. Well, thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I are working on doing stuff mostly, but so it sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. Like a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? That's exactly what I wanted in the first place. And you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is on Yuri's desk. Peering over Yuri's Portrait of Markov, is it? Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Just give her the knife. Exactly. Aha, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Annabelle comes home. Rated R. Sorry, I'm reading now. Oh right, I should probably get some paper. So Yuri grabs a spiral notebook from her and tears a few pages. I don't think you that conjuring joke. Hit. How come you need paper? It's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, time and everything. Bro, we're not getting into the history of the European monarchs. Notes? Yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori should complete it over, he said. But thinking about it, he decided that it's probably for the best thing I did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of text. That's a really smart thing to say, honestly. Contrarily, I'm awful at things involving real people. Okay. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! Oh, it's Darth Vader. Yuri rubs her shoulders against Sayori's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get... Oh, finally they're getting started. Okay. After the minor diversion between them, get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of which she deals to races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through in a way such that it was fun to follow along. So Yuri is like a walking Wikipedia for this fantasy series. It becomes evident that the world building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? They have too much time. It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are just like putting down the feelings that come to my head, But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Oh, you're into poetry. I think there's an appendix that needs to be cut out that includes some of the kingdom's written works like poetry and folk song. No way! Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes that it's the first time she's heard Yuri's laugh. It must mean that she doesn't have fun. Anyway, I think it's started reading now if you're ready. Oh, excuse me. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Okay, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patient is something I pride myself in. I see. There goes on Yuri is patient. No, it's what? Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. Are you really? Nope. Are you really kidding though? But I'm glad you're patient because I need it sometimes. I'm glad you're patient, Zero Yuri, because I'm about to be unleash a zombie apocalypse virus on you. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks out again. What does vindicated? I am selfish. I am wrong. I am right. I swear I'm right. I swear I knew it all along. It's a song by what's that band? I forgot. The one that did Hands Down as well. And Stolen, I think. Dashboard Confessional, yes. Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. Objection! It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Story turn to page. Are these footnotes? A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation. It seems like a... okay. That doesn't seem like a very good book, Yuri, to continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the insects. Up until now, their expressions had been reversed, with Yuri easily navigating. Why the tables have turned? Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where, right here, it's talking about the past. They're having a flashback that Barnas is... What didn't tell me that? It's implied from the context. Just Sayori up to the temple, the two of them continue with Sayori asking a few questions to understand the value in the notes. She finds herself referring to them somewhat often or even adding to them. But her reduction in question comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as... At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So what are your thoughts up to this point? I think I should go back to reading, to watching Barney and Friends, Sesame Street. Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well? You're just reading a book. Just reading a book, man. I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. It takes me so long to read and understand things. It makes me feel really dumb. I feel like, but I really like how into it you get. Want to keep going and to keep doing my best so I can see it the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. Okay, continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Sorry for... sorry for what? Our daddy told us not to be ashamed of our dukes. Especially when there's such good size and all. It gets bigger when I pull on it. Sometimes I pull on it so hard, I rip the skin. Well, my daddy told me how not to rip the skin by using someone else's mouth. Will you show me? I'll be right happy to. I can't believe I can remember that entire line from the... I just don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. What? I'm sorry that I made you. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sorry, it's left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I something stupid and hurt her. I should have told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. But if she doesn't want to come back, don't. So I guess that spread up with notes. The book sits next to them, right? If she wasn't coming, then the book here, right? Unless she was okay with her. So well. But is it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together, or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together? Is the okay? My mic is still working. Okay, nice. Because I'm not good enough, I probably let her down so much, having her following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much fun. I okay, hug energy. I like this our picture. This is very nice. Pictures. We got this Yui. Okay. Let's set this as the wallpaper. Yes. Error. Okay. Meal. Character discrepancy. Wait, why are the days like going back? Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monica's handling is less clumsy than we think, because we should have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and dissonant personality traits, or am I getting too much into this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info on this character appearing. This is supposed to be the main character or something. I have no idea. Oh my god, I don't think I can get through this. There's 4 more. Okay, after understanding, I'm gonna call it a night. Because, yeah. Because it's too boring. I wanna play CK3. Let's go. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up too? Yuri, you're nice. First thing at her desk. She stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. It takes 2 hands to clap, Sayori. That's all I'm saying. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of ever. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri, not Monica. Oh gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help the students in their work? Who are you talking to, Monica? I'm going to leave such a bad on you if that Yuri, if I'm not here. If it's just Yuri. Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the classroom against the wall next to the door. She quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You don't have to wait outside for me. The door is open. It's not. Oh, through the window. That looks so weird. Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you Wow! With club publicity stuff, yes. Monica is utterly confused. Is you asking this? And she wants to spend time with her, you know? Do not get along. Monica looks little on the side. Okay, I'll have me too. Monica worried. Fine, difficult, insert. Find a conflict that may have a reason. She realized that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. If you not, let me set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it difficult to strike home. So, how's everything been going? Fine, that's good. Yeah, for anything more. Monica tells us up at the center. How the hell is Sayori doing? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I come to work on the flyers. Sorry, told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. Basically, something you want to yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. Okay, Monica, okay. So cool able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy she's not into it. Huh? She's not into it. I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Ah! I can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes. Yeah, something's happening, definitely. A moment passes in silence. Which is a game, by the way. We've played so many times in the last stream. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to you, that important to you, you tell me anything. Well, I do feel more welcome. Too welcome, I guess. Too welcome. It's not an issue with the club. It's an issue with me. It's not a you problem. It's a me problem. That's why I'm breaking up with you, Monica, and you, Sayori. I feel so wrong to inconvenience you with this. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up and help activities that everyone can be happy with. Okay. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people, of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. If more relaxed, since one that's switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly has their own needs. Yep. Okay, Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a Yuri, you've known Monica for 3 days, and this is the second day you're talking to her. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. This is really this is 2 mini IRL, 4 mini IRL right now, Yuri. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? Fake it till you make it, Yuri. That's what I've learned. I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand it about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. You can, by the way. You can help it. You can help it. You just need to, I don't know actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. Fake it till you make it, Yuri. And Sayori falls into that third. Take pity on, is it? Oh, okay. She what? Hold on. You're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? I just wanted to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't want to know my interest, just tell me. I can. Oh, sorry, I move on. It's too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I push her onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. My eyes are rolling so far to the back of my head. You got it all wrong. My goodness. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over the original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her face clenched. I think you should tell her that. Yeah, exactly. I could never say it to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is... I'm different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to give it to the other person? I don't think you know How? Okay, she's weird at social situations. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so. No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayuri will be able to say better. Sayuri is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayuri to be more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayuri wants to be your friend. I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I need to play Crusader Kings 3 instead of reading this right now, Monica. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. You would know, Monica. You would know. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm just pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. Like the rebirth and reincarnation, dying, the cycle of life. I didn't know you were Buddhist, Yuri. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. You just need to achieve nirvana, Yuri. Achieve nirvana. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. Yeah, me too. Me too, Ashraf. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. Yuri, is there something you want to tell us, Yuri? That you're a 3-letter word that starts and ends with S, with a U in the middle. I understand I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. Aha, you're totally fine, but it's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. Sass! No. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. I think critical thinking is something everyone should improve on, so yeah, whatever. You know about people. So thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, turning a shy smile of her own. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But the club will once again draw us near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door and then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to offer you a coffee? Actually, I prefer tea. Date AIDS! I feel like I'm my own though, so please don't worry about it. I shouldn't make much noise. It's nighttime already. Although I suppose that one downside of reading here is the club. Rather than at home, I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that I mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for the tea club soup. You can use like an electric kettle to heat water, right? Would that really be possible? Yes, Yuri, you can use electric kettles to heat water. That's what they were made for. I look into it, I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the club room door. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. What were you doing, Sayori? Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Papers, please. Are you moonlighting as an immigration officer? Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today, so she said. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first, but I got most of the way through it. And look, Sai hold up sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully. Oh, sorry. No, cannot. But am I too loud or something? Am I too loud? Okay. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yui sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting. I don't have a webcam, don't worry. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her face against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Yuri's sorry, my quivers in shock. I am so. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. I don't understand. Please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. It's not you. Sorry, it's me. That's why I'm breaking up with you. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that we could do something together that you really like. I don't want you. Wow. There's a better way to say that. And I'm guessing that the tone could also be better. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks, I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before you can put any strength in her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms suddenly grab her from behind. Oh. Curtains are very short, aren't they? The curtains. Usually curtains will go all the way down, right? It's okay. Daijoubu desu yo. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. Daijoubu. Daijoubu. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Kairi's condition. So homoerotic. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all of her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that things that you're feeling in your head are different from the. There's no more inside time out. Hey, is that? Oh, ada. Really nice. I know. Must be what you're feeling. I can't stop. You just tell me. She gives us a. Okay. I think I've got to use people being weird. The main DDLC game is so much better. I can so used to people what being made up by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually feel like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests, because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like. How am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. Ijo desu. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from underneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so good at helping me while we were reading, so I'll help you with the things you need too. But I feel like it would be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. Hehehe, that sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about what we were reading. I was so afraid you get frustrated with me, but I would never do that. I'm just my this is not how normal conversations go, alright? Yeah, irrational fears. Forgot about that nickname. Well, you know, there's no way you could frustrate me because I'm already like you as much as the person that you are. I know you said you have a. You like you, so you. Her hands should have a better put it to. I think you're really. You're kind of weird. It's a religious club. What is the best part that we're all different and have different interests? Like about the book, I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's all I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but it's not like I try not to make it for me. Actually, I'm not, I don't want to read this out loud anymore. So, the music is good, but no, the dialogue would be so much better, I think. Plus, like super duper smart, and I wanna. It's like, oh, wait, the heaviest one is running us. So, yeah. So cut it all off. Attention relaxes. For once, just feeling okay, just listening. Like someone was saying the right thing. I'm not paying too much to be honest. So you never let the rest. It must be so difficult for her to treat figure on people. But if the Leisure Club can make it happen, there's something that feels. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. Hehehe, that's what I wanted to hear, but we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest with it. I will be offended. Of course, I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though. So just see what happens. And it's not going to travel. Safe. We love sensual reading. So Sayori is a therapist without the. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't think. Oh, you did. I suppose it was kind of just saying I'm back. Monica's back. I haven't seen you like at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monica. She was loudly, can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Yes. This is so cringe. Sorry, can be a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it would tell disaster. Yeah. About that. You be patient with after my. You know, it's for you and learn about the things you like. Yes, you like poetry. Yuri smiles. Oh, what was that pause just now? Recording the whole thing. Monica, this is going into my cringe compilation. Pictures. Oh, what's this? Nice. Furnish the side saga. I heard. Be positive. I'm gonna head this as a wallpaper. This is a nice one. Hehehe, Natsuki. Things to do. Wake up. Get up. Get ready. Go. Wake up. Get a brush and put on a little makeup. Why did you try to sit on the table? Here you go, creating a lot of people. Okay. No, it was Aretha Franklin noodle quarter meme. Okay, that's it for today. This is it. This is wholesome, but it comes into the cringe territory way too much. So yeah, and it's getting too late. I don't want to make so much noise. So yeah, I've been Zul. This has been the Monica Sayori side story and the Monica Yuri Sayori Yuri side story. Hopefully tomorrow we'll finish the Natsuki Monica, the Sayori Natsuki, the Yuri Monica, and the Natsuki Yuri. It's been it's really been. I get the two side stories so far is trying to be wholesome, but it really crosses into the cringe line way too much. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Good. Looking forward to Natsuki. Mein Kampf is literature. Okay. Oh, by the way, Ashraf, during um that whole awkward scene with Yuri and Sayori, my mom was beside me the whole time with the CG up. So awkward. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.